What up, everyone? I'm Vanessa Claire, Quantum Tarot Artist. Welcome to my channel. So, this reading is for all my Pisces. I'm a Sun, Moon, Rising Pisces, and I'm a cross-stalking Pisces. That's just someone who knows a Pisces who's here to see what's up. So, what's up, stalker? Hope you get all the information that you're looking for. Hope that everyone does, actually. So, I'm going to set my intentions so that I get clear, clairvoyant, quantum messages from the universe and resonates with each and every single one of you. It gives you all the guidance that you're looking for. And that we learn a thing or two about quantum mechanics, esoteric thinking, and universal law in the process. And that we have fun. Because if we're not having fun, what is the point? Am I right? Alright, so, Pisces. Communication, throat chakra. Alright. I'm going to note, too, okay. This is my second time. I have read for the Pisces. The first one, it was all about, like, being good. You know, when you get, like, 2 steps ahead and then your car breaks down. And I kept on getting, like, a car breaking down, slow-moving kind of car vibe. Like, in every card that I pulled. The Chariot in reverse, that's my sign for a broken down car. The 8 of Wands in reverse, let's pump the brakes. Like, Alright, and you weren't talking about it. You weren't really saying how it was really making you feel. Okay. Now, your oracle card is communication, throat chakra. Okay. This card is the key to every single relationship. Good relationship is good communication, whether it's friendships or relationships or working or whatever kind of relationship it is. You have to be able to communicate back and forth, and sometimes that's not easy. All right. Sometimes it's way easier said than done. So, let's see what messages we have from a Pisces. Big energy. No, it's the King of Pentacles and the World. This is, I want to be like, that's a grounding decision to make to end something. So something new can begin. This is like, I want to be like, that's the dad making the decision to end that. And well, we can end that real quick. And that communication, fast. What's that? Ace of Swords. Let's talk about, I said that, like, oh yeah. It's end that communication. Ace of Swords is communication. Great ideas, innovative thinking. The 10 of Coins in reverse, it's over investing into work and not enough into relationships, and that represents you. To the Star. I love it. To the 5 of Cups. And I just want to say I can't stop looking at that tattoo right there. It's like she's got like this little chest thing right there, right? That's not chest. That's not our chest. Whatever. But the 5 of Cups is having a situation that's disappointing. Or could be dealing with an Aquarius. To the 9 of Swords, I'm way overthinking it. You could have an idea possibly here, and it's like investing too much money into it, and investing too much time into it, and you're overthinking it instead of allowing the universe to take the reins. You know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and that's serious. The 4 of Coins in reverse, cutting yourself short when you're by working on it so hard. Whatever this is, it's like over investing way too much. The 10 of Wands, it's gonna put you into burnout mode. Burnout mode. I'm just done. Alright, so what's this Ace of Swords? The Knave of Wands in reverse. You're setting yourself up by not even realizing it. I want to be like, you are going with the flow, and you are following your signs, and you may not even realize it. I feel like you're having like a hard go at something, and like, so you're working, trying to make up for it, to pay for these things, to save money, and that's stressing you out. Like I said, you're you're overthinking something, and you're forcing something to happen instead of allowing the universe to just hand it to you. And I know that's wicked scary, and I know that sounds like fucking crazy, but when you've put in time and effort in your thought process into this, and the who, what, when, where's, and why's, and say you script in or something like that, that's magic. When you put full confidence that this will not not happen. This is going to happen. Then it will eventually. And you just have to start taking like inspired action to create the circumstances for the universe to give it to you. You have to match up with the energetic vibration of what you want. You know, so you can't be getting like laying on your ass doing nothing. You have to be out doing stuff with a vibration of the stuff that you're doing, you know, for it to come into you. So, you understand? The Ace of Wands, then it manifests in front of you, and it's like when you're out and about and you're not even realizing that you're talking, you're manifesting, and this is when the universe hands you these gifts of abundance. Alright? I feel like you're trying to set the plan of how you're going to make the money, how you're going to do this, and how you're going to do that. How we're going to save. I want to be like the only kind of advice. This is good advice, all right. And I'm just gonna do this. I have been, and we're gonna see where this goes. But always saving like 40% of your check. 40% of everything, and just every single income that you have, you save 40% of it. And that's being like crazy when you're like not in a position to do so, but just doing it anyways. You know what I mean? I was just gonna say, I was like, you kind of, this is one of those things where it's like, just try it. What else do you have to lose? I feel like you're in a really like low spot. This is one of those things where like, I want to say change your perception. Instead of like, I have no money, I can't do that, be like, I really have no money, what the fuck is the difference? I should just do this. You know what I mean? Once you change your perception, you'll change your life forever. One more and then we're moving on. The Emperor in reverse, knowing what you need to do but actively stepping up. That kind of shit in action is scary when you're broke. Alright? But this is, I want to be like, it will never not, and it will never happen until you actually set in the, I want to be like, the motions for your vibration to match up to what you want, alright? I want to be like, people who are really, really well off, they don't just, like, live paycheck to paycheck and all that. They have funds and all this stuff, and there's a flow of money, and every little bit from, like, say I have 6 different businesses. Well, I have one business that pays for this, and one business that pays for that, and one business that I save here. I don't even touch this money from this business. You know what I mean? It's that. Knowing what you need to do to create your empire, and instead of having, other people do it for you, you do it. Just put your grits down and, like, do what you need to do to create that. Alright, so we're gonna move up. This deck represents them and their side of the story, and when I say them, it can mean a lot of different people. It's whoever you think of when I speak. So this person is, I feel like they're caught in a way of thinking. The King of Wands, and the Princess of Cups. You're thinking it's way worse than what it actually is, and this is player energy. This is hustler energy. This is the Three of Cups, third party shit. The Star. Could be an Aquarius. Yeah. They're very innovative. The Prince of Wands. Knights turn into king. They're actively pursuing whatever the fuck they want. The Page is on pace of possibly talking to a lot of people online too. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And the Princess of Wands. Damn. You might be seeing signs all over the place. I want to be like talking to everyone about it. This person, again, Debbie Downer. It's just who they are. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. The Nine of Cups. What is that? What is that? Because that's being completely happy within it. This could be a person who's happy being sad. That is, I know, there are just people who just do it. Who just, it makes them happy. I want to be like, it's the type who likes to talk about other people. That. And am I right about that? What's that? The Judgment. Ascension of the Three of Swords. They're trying to ascend through their heartbreak. Okay, so why did I get that vibe? The Six of Swords in reverse. It's the thing that they know that they can't, like, not know. Once you know one thing, you can't know it, and it's resisting the thought of it. And the Nine of Cups, it's like, well, again, I feel like this is a person who wants to talk about people, but they're not. They're not talking about people. They're trying to ascend here, and I want to be like, small minds talk about other people. Great minds talk about like bigger things and work and all that. Ascended things. The Tower, and it could be a realization that they could be realized. This is just like, oh shit, like a suddenly being woke, like a freshly woke, a freshly ascended kind of realization. Like, they're going through, they're like, oh my god, they're in my crazy phase, alright, of like, nothing is what I thought it was. This is all me. Everything is my vibration, and this is my heart. I have to like ascend through my heartbreak. So it's not talking about people. The High Priestess in reverse. It could be not understanding the metaphors either, because when you first, some people, when they first start ascending, it's very overwhelming. It's like everything isn't what you thought it was, and and all kinds of different perceptions. Everyone's different. And it's not I feel like it's not realizing that they're like, this is the jump off to the big ascension of when they get over their heartbreak and they stop worrying about everyone else. They'll come back to one. Alright, what's the Six of Swords about? The Hermit. They'll come back to one. This is their inner vibration. They need self-healing to get over this. This is like, they need to be single for a while. This is someone who needs to be single for a while, so listen to give themselves time. They could be quite off-putting with the words that they say. They're like quite the asshole when they get their heart broken. It's like triggered moments and stuff left and right, so they'd rather be fucking single. Because once they know a thing, they can't unknow it. This person. So, good. I want to be like, good for them. I feel like they're realizing that, like, just talking shit ain't gonna fucking do any good. We just need to ascend and move the fuck on. You know what I mean? Like, be single. You know, be single for a while. The Prince of Swords in reverse. Not talking to anyone. No communications, cut off, realizing that's what's necessary. The Two of Wands, recognizing their patterns. What's the definition of crazy? Doing the same thing over and over and over again. But when it's in reverse, it's having a hard time. Again, recognizing the pattern. So I feel like they're having a struggle with, like, it's overwhelming when you first start ascending. It's so much. Like, mine hit me like a ton of bricks. All of a sudden, like this, all of a sudden I just knew things. You know, like I was just crazy. And it was one thing after another. I'd think something and then I was proven to something. And I would think something and then it was proven to me. And I was like, you know, other people saying the same weird shit I am. Like, you know, and it's that feeling of they're having a hard time. I want to be like, they may be having a hard time being single, but it's what is necessary. The Ten of Coins. Two abundance, and Two of Coins. Juggling to the King of Coins. Big dick energy. This person. Focus on the money, honey. And that's when they're gonna come up out of it. The Two of Cups. It's a soulmate that you want to connect with. So, death out with the old and with the new. Having a hard time doing it too. Like, you're having a hard time connecting with them because I feel like they're at this like weird spot. This is one of those things where you're like, go down your rabbit holes, figure yourself out, and come back when you're done. You know. So, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they just get. I don't know. I feel like their actions are gonna tell you a lot. All right, the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Six of Cups. Knight of Cups is in reverse. It's being upset and over like a crush. Next, but mainly a crush. You could have kids with this person, but not all of you. Want to have kids with them, maybe. Not all of you, but this is someone that you definitely got some feels for, and I want to be like, they could be a trigger, but the Justice in reverse, they could be a trigger. The Two of Swords, they make you decide too many things. The Queen of Swords, she's bitter, she's fucking pissed. This is not funny. The Page of Wands, pages turn into queens, and this is seeing signs and then knowing the truth of the signs. I want to be like, they don't even have to say anything, you know better. This is when you've been there, done that, you've seen this sign before, and go stand by your truth. If I was going to be a queen, it would be of the swords. She doesn't lie. She's honest, and she doesn't fluff shit up. And I want to be like, you want to see a sign? Here's a sign. 111, 222, 333. It's weird. It's snappy. The 8 of Cups in reverse. That's, should I stay or should I go? Fucking go. Fucking go. This is all I gotta say. Fuck them. And I don't know why it's coming out. But it's because the Queen of Swords is right there. That's why it's coming out very vicious. And evaluate the situation. Really think about, look at all the signs not around them. The Judgment in reverse. Because I feel like you possibly feel like you've made bad decisions. So this is take time, walk away, and then reevaluate the whole situation. Because your idea of truth is distorted. To the Page of Cups in reverse. Someone, oh, okay, when she's in reverse, her nerves and everything like that, she like cuts herself short. She doesn't want, she's nervous, and she's got a cup of love. She's just excited about a date and everything like that. But when it's in reverse, usually someone has done that to her to make her, like, she had high hopes at one point in time, but then someone crushed them. All right, and Justice in reverse, it could be like legal things crushed that, or not seeing both sides, not being like, I don't know why this happened to me, and then going off and retreating and being sad, the world needing to end something and not understanding why. And like I said, someone feels like this is needing to end something because, hello buddy, come here, Jack. This is needing to end something. Oh my god. I don't want you right here because there's not enough room. Oh, wow. And you can go down here. I know he wants to sit on my cards. This is the ending of a cycle. I'm like, anyways. Oh, Jack. Truth. You want to know the truth? You can't handle the truth. You have bad judgment. You need to end this. I feel like someone has made you feel like in some sort of way. And I feel like when the signs come up and the things that trigger you come up, you know better, and I want to be like, you're honest about it. You're bitter about it, and you just want to like leave. So always leave, and always I want to be like, look, this situation, honestly, I mean, you're a creature of choice. You can fuck with it if you want, but I want to be like, don't beat yourself up because you had bad judgment calls. Don't beat yourself up when you feel less than because, like, I want to be like, you didn't see it. I don't know. The death out with the old and with the new. Like, decide. I want to be like, decide, like, no, you should, like, I feel like nobody should make you feel this way. And if they do, don't beat yourself up because I want to be like, you feel as though you allowed it to happen, but that's not the case. It's just decide now to change it, you know? Like, take a few minutes, assess your value, and 6 of Cups. And, like, I want to be like, really, that's nostalgia too, going back into the past. The Judgment. This is how we ascend, alright? And this is when you go back through the past, and then I want to be like, pick out all the good decisions that you fucking made every time you knew better, and all that, and use that for your fuel to your fire, and to let it go. And what? Anyways, we're gonna move on. I hate Pisces. Alright. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get at that shit. The world has your back. And you look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. And then, you are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather up your tired ass and handle it. It actually says gather your tired ass up and handle it, but moving the fuck on. This is a message from the universe, something you just need to hear right now because you are the universe. Usually ties in nicely with the whole reading, so let's see what we got for Pisces. Remember, we have forgotten what it is like to truly feel. Sometimes we mistake any depth or feeling for sadness, any sense of the unknown for fear, and any sense of peace for boredom. Accept your remembrance, your awakening, and let it blossom within you. Allow it to enlighten and illuminate the magical inner world, giving direct access to your expanded presence through a greater perception of oneness. There was and is a time when self, soul, world were one, when you lived in a peace with yourself and the world around you. The memory is there in your heart, your cells deep inside, underneath what you think is real. Sit quietly, take a deep breath, and go within, and whisper to yourself, remember, remember. Alright, you guys, I hope this resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. But until next time, much love and peace.